up, y'all? It's Kevin Redline. Wanted to make a quick video about the schedule. They just released it. Man, I'll say this real quick. 2 years ago, 2019, when we had to play pretty much home away, I felt like that was kind of like, man, the Ravens won't ever get a groove. You know, they don't have multiple games away, or they don't have multiple games in a row at home. And I thought that was just weird. It was very different. Now, between 2019 and 2020, that was pretty much how they both were. 2020, we had a couple of back-to-back games, but for the most part, it was home away and home away. It was a couple of variations in between, but for the most part, like I said, it was home away. So I've gotten used to that. And to look at this schedule now, I got it pulled up on my tablet. Look at the schedule now, and I'm like, man, I was complaining about that. So it's a few things that, I was thinking about with the schedule. So the first weird thing is we only have one division AFC North game prior to the bye week. And we have the remaining ones after week 8. So I was like, man, that's kind of weird. The next thing is the way they kind of have it towards the end. So let's see, hold on. So after the bye week, it's home, away, home, away, home, away, home, which is that's crazy to me. And while this is the case for most of the NFL, a lot of the teams that we're playing, really are a lot different as far as who they were last year and what they are this year. For example, Detroit, they got a new QB. We have to wait to see how Jared Goff does with them. Denver, they're more so the same. Indy, completely different team. And, I'm kind of worried about it. Carson Wentz almost beat us last year while he was with the Eagles. Well, not almost beat us, but he almost tied it up and put himself in a position to beat us. So, you have that, and I think he's on a much better team with Indy. Then we have the Chargers, and yeah, that guy Justin Herbert, he's no joke. Again, I'm not, and it's not like I'm scared, but it's kind of like, all right, this is a completely different team. This is a completely different Chargers team than we played back in 2018. So it's just interesting. My anxiety is a little higher than it would be between the schedule and facing these teams that look completely different. Miami, that's going to be a different team. And it's funny. I feel like they just love to have us. And we're not playing Miami like in the very beginning of the year. It seems like they love to just put us on a Thursday night game. But again, that's another team that's going to be completely different. I don't know how good they might be or how, mediocre they may be. But being that they're a different team, it's kind of hard to judge it at this point. Of course, once the season starts, I'm in a much better position to kind of say like, oh, it'll be a cakewalk. But Chicago, much different team. For one, their QB, they're going to have a different QB. And they seem to be on a mission to build a better team, even though the team that they had wasn't really that bad. It's just the QB, you never knew what you was going to get out of Mitch Trubisky. So even within our division, Pittsburgh will be more or less the same. We'll have to see. Even with Cleveland, they're not completely different team, but since they brought in, since they drafted Baker Mayfield, each year it seems like they just keep adding pieces to make that team be a more vicious team. Their defense is something that I'm worried about, but I don't think it's something that we can't handle, but it seems like they've picked specific players to match up with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense. It could be that they're not worried about us at all, but I mean, we've had the upper hand when it comes to the matchup between us two, and it feels like they are on a mission to be the AFC North champions, and of course to get a championship just like everybody else. But again, that's another team that just seems to be completely different. Green Bay, I don't know. I mean, they may have Aaron Rodgers, they may not. After I post this video, they may say that, oh, we signed him to a long-term deal, or it could be that he moves on to another team, maybe the Broncos. But we'll have to wait and see. LA Rams, different QB, different team than what we played in 2019. So that's another thing. It's a lot of mystery between the structure of this year's schedule and the teams that we're actually playing. It's a lot of mystery behind it. So I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm already ready for football, and we got some time that we have to wait before we get to see football again. But I almost forgot. So another thing that got to me was, okay, I'm not worried about Vegas, and I'm not worried about it being starting off the season in Vegas. It's not a big deal to me. But coming back week 2, playing the Kansas City Chiefs, and it seems like at the beginning of the season they're always on top of everything. But you know what? I'm not complaining about that, because if we beat them, I want to beat them at their best. I'm not the type to say, oh, I want to play them when everybody's hurt or this and that just to get a win. No, I want that win to be certified, put a stamp on it. Yeah, there's nothing you can take away from us once we get that win. But that's a tough game. So we go from Monday night to Sunday night. That's just odd to me. Then we'll be away at Detroit and then away at Denver. And then we come back and then it's Monday night. So it's just weird. The way they have this schedule for the Ravens this year is definitely weird. And not to mention the extra game. I know I'm going on a bit of a ramble, but it's funny. Like, you have these teams that we don't know what we're going to get out of them. The fact that we're going to have 18 games, they added in the extra playoff team, so it's only one bye week, and that carries over from last year. We also have the structure of the schedule. For example, we don't play an AFC North team outside of Cincinnati until after week 8, and then it's back to back to back between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. And just the mystery behind it all. I'm excited, man. Let me know how y'all feel. I'm gonna get out of here, get some sleep. See y'all.